On the dividend news, we do have a couple companies that did announce dividends, so we'll be going over those. But the first one is Wells Fargo, which hiked its dividend by 14.3% to 40 cents quarterly. This is a 2.7 dividend yield. They had cut the dividend in the past, so it's not really technically a hike. We also have Stanley Black & Decker, which hiked its dividend by 1.2%, which is 1 penny to 82 cents quarterly. This marks 57 consecutive years of dividend increases. And we also have Royal Caribbean Group, which reinstated its quarterly dividend at 40 cents per share. We also have the dividend aristocrat, Centos, which hiked its dividend by 15.6% to $1.56 quarterly. And the third to last one we have, guys, is Public Services, which hiked its dividend by 8.4% to 58 cents quarterly per share. This actually is the 21st year of dividend increases from them. And the second to last one, we have a Bank of America, which hiked its dividend by 8.3% to 26 cents per share quarterly, marking 11 years of consecutive dividend increases. And finally, the last one we do have, guys, is First Cash Holdings, which hiked its dividend by 8.6% to 38 cents quarterly. This is actually their 8th consecutive dividend year of increases. What's up, everybody? It's Antonio here to bring you episode 249 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what we bought, what we sold, what dividends came in, what options we placed, which ones we had to manage, and in general how much we grew the dividend snowball. But in this video, guys, I will be going over the market. Had a nice pullback so far this past week. We were in the red some, so I'm going to show you guys what I did when we jump over to the history. I ended up picking up some positions, so gotta take advantage of red days. So definitely gonna be doing that. I'm gonna show you that, and in general, you guys already know every single Sunday, guys, we come back, we look at the dividend scripts. Well, this is some scripts I do have for other new viewers. These are scripts I kick off towards the end of the video. We are trying to average about $425 per month in dividends. This is completely passive. We'll kick off scripts that I do have available for free, guys. All you have to do is subscribe with the notification, and you drop a big thumbs up on my videos. But in general, we're trying to get this to $425 in passive income. Right now we're at $414.75 is what my portfolio is almost generating on average right now. But if we do look here at the annual dividends so far for 2024, we've collected $3,018.62. We've collected actually a lot more, but I will be making the video for how much I made in the month of June in dividends, hopefully this week. But so far 3,000 that we're accounted for. We've already surpassed all of 12 months of 2021, which is very awesome, seeing this staircase getting larger and larger over the years. We've been investing since 2019. Started with I think 10,000, then I did 20, and then I did 30,000, and then from there just continued focusing on growing the portfolio. And we've been seeing this growth. We've been actually seeing really great capital appreciation as well, so gotta love that. Quarterly dividends, guys, if we look Q2, we're technically working on Q3 of the first month, but I will be making that video. So far $756.66 in Q2. Options premium for the month of July, guys, we've collected $165.35 so far in premium. This is on top of the dividends, on top of the capital appreciation. This is just like a little crumbs that do add up for the full month, and they do help us add on top. So far, if we look, we've gotten a return on my money invested at 3.70%, very close to a 4% return. So let's say that the portfolio gets us a 7% return for the year in dividends and capital appreciation or so. We're gonna also add this 3.70, so at 7% return, that's about almost an 11% return. So it's pretty awesome. Of course, this is taxed regular income, but that's okay because that's just extra money we are allowing to reinvest into the portfolio that in the long term our future selves will thank us. But if I do show you guys here the options so far, you'll see that we've collected $4,565.64 for the year for options, and that's selling covered calls, selling cash secure puts, and we're still in July. We still have a couple more months to go. We'll see where that ends up. It's going to be very exciting to see. If I do show you guys here the actual goals that we come back every single week so that we know if we're staying focused or not. The first one is more towards my channel, and that is to reach 20,000 subscribers. So if you're a new viewer or returning viewer that has not subscribed, consider subscribing with a bell notification. Definitely free. Definitely appreciate it if you guys help me achieve this goal. And as well, everybody, if you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up on the video. Helps out recommend the video out to more people. But guys, goal number 2, that is to reach $425 a month average in dividends. We're slowly chipping away at this. Hopefully by the end of the video, we should see this much higher, especially because I did buy some more companies. Goal number 3 is to reach $126,000 invested in my own money. As you'll see here, we added this past week money, so we are so far at $123,301.84. so we have about maybe $2,700 more to go. I think we'll achieve it. We'll see how long that takes, guys. That'll be definitely exciting. Goal number 4 is to actually dollar cost average $100 at every week at a minimum, no matter what. Continue doing that. And then goal number 5 is to drip an additional $25 every time a company is about to go ex-dividend date. So what I'll do is I'll add another additional $25 into the portfolio from my own money, and I'll buy that company that is about to go ex-dividend date. That way it forces me to buy more, I guess invest more into the portfolio as well, hopefully meet that ex-dividend date and collect those little couple crumbs that will drip even more. And in the long term, those little crumbs do eventually add up to a full share, and you can see the compounding going from there. Last year I was doing a lot more. This year I'm a little tighter on money, but I do have some subscribers that do $10, $5. It just depends on the goal, or what your income is and what your situation is. I actually had a subscriber that would buy one full share, guys. Every time a company was going to go ex-dividend date, they would buy an additional share. How cool is that? But anyways, here if we look at goal number 6, that is to reach $100 per month selling options, guys. I think we've already surpassed this. I actually got to do the math and see if where we end up. Goal number 7 is to reach 1,000 shares of SCHD. I believe right now we're at about 150 shares, so we have about 150 shares more to go. We'll see if we can achieve it. I'm gonna try my best to try to get to it. We'll see. And this is definitely upon my I'm gonna try to see if we can get any other side hustles to try to get some more income so we can put into the portfolio and accumulate more shares of SCHD. Especially as SCHD has started moving upwards. It's trading in the $80 range, so not as better bargain that when I was buying it at $70 a share. But if we do show you guys here the dividend payout, you'll see that we do have Costco, which I actually went ex-dividend date. They'll be paying on the 9th of August. They'll be paying MasterCard on the 9th of August as well. We have Microsoft, and then we have Lockheed Martin. We'll kick off the scripts later, see if any other companies in my portfolio announce dividends. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and jump over to the portfolio. All right, guys, so you'll see here that the portfolio is at $261,334.16. This is actually on the 1 month change. So you'll see that day change, we're up in the green by $2,613.81. There's about a 1.01%. On the 1 month change, we are up in the green by $3,420.63, which is about 1.33%. If we do look at the 3 month, we are up by 10%, almost 10.18%, which is about $24,000. If we do look at the 6 month change though, you'll see we are up in the green by 14.18%, which is about $32,000. And guys, we've been staying focused to our goals, and we've been seeing this appreciation go. Many people are talking about recessions, a huge market pull. We're staying it simple, dollar cost average every week, no matter what. avoiding the news. If we do see red days, we drop more money into the portfolio, buy more shares, accumulate them much cheaper. And if we do look here on the year to date so far since January, guys, our portfolio was about $225,000. It is now $261,000. That is a return of about a 15.91%, which is about $35,000. Guys, staying invested is the best thing we could possibly do. That is what I'm going to be doing. And if we do look at the 1 year here, you'll see that since about July of last year of 2023, portfolio was about 211,000. That is a return so far that we've gotten about 23.65%. That's about $49,000, almost $50,000 in capital appreciation and dividends. I believe this includes dividends, but in general, that's how much we've appreciated the portfolio. On the 2 year change, just to show you guys, which I think is when I actually transferred over my portfolio over to Schwab, you'll see that we were about 188,000, and that's what about is showing. And we are up on the 2 year change about 38.93%, which is about $73,000. Cannot complain with that, guys. I am super happy with that return. My dividends are getting bigger and bigger every single month, or I guess in general every year, because over quarters they do kind of fluctuate slightly, especially if I do reallocate some of my positions. But in general, the trend is upwards. And I do have a little bit of money. I have an emergency fund. I have a little bit of money to deploy into the portfolio if we do see a very nice red days, or in general the trend is going downwards, which actually I want to show you guys this. I do have the QQQ as the NASDAQ, which it tracks the QQQs track the NASDAQ index. And if we look at the 5-day change for this, since July 22nd, they have actually been down up to today about 4%, I guess 3.76% down. If we do look at the 1 month, you'll see that they are down, which is all the way till July 10th. They are actually technically down about a 7.95%, almost an 8% down since July 10th. If we do look at the 6 months, they've been up in a trend. And right here was the best opportunity to purchase some stocks. If we look at the 1 year, you'll see that this has just been going upwards. That's what we're continuing to do, guys, buying at the lower levels. And if I show you as well on the S&P 500, you'll see that we are actually, or I guess the S&P 500 in the last 5 days, they are down about a 1.52%. On the 1 month, they are, since the top, they are down about 3.7%, which is actually July 16th. If we do look at the 6 months though, guys, look at this trend going upwards. If we do look at let's say 5 years trend upwards, always these nice pullbacks were the best opportunity to purchase. That is what I've been doing. That's how I've been appreciating my portfolio over time, getting better dividend yield, or I guess yield on cost. And guys, we're going to stay in the market. I'm going to be showing you guys the purchases very soon, but let me go ahead and show you the positions on the portfolio so far. All right, guys, so we're here at the positions on the portfolio. We are in the total gains so far at $40,025.32, which is about 18.09%. Cash available is very low, $103.70. We do have some Microsoft guys, Apple, Costco, try to accumulate more of these shares. And you'll see Google, guys. Google, I am managing a cash secure put that I will potentially get assigned. We'll see how it plays out, guys. But right now I have 44 shares. So if this cash secure put gets assigned, that'll bring us to 144 shares of Google. And I mean, in the long term, this will pay off. But right now I have a cash secure put at a strike price of $170 that will expire on August 16th, 2024. Right now, Google could continue going down because it's trading about 167. So I am in the money on this cash secure put, and that's okay because I did collect premium. I don't mind holding this for the long term, right? And if we do look here, guys, we have SCHD 850 shares. We're gonna see if we can get it to 1,000 shares of SCHD. We do have $18,000 invested into SNSXX, which is a US Treasury, holding my cash, earning about a 5% return while I sell cash secure puts, or technically naked puts. So if we do get assigned that position from Google, we will be selling out of this to cover that trade. Yeah, gotta love that here. If I do show you guys here the gains, you'll see that we are up about $56,133.64 since August 25th 2022. You'll see this trend going upwards, so cannot complain with that. You know, dollar cost average is your best friend and ignoring the market you know, news or noise, and especially if you see it red, try to buy more. That's what I've been doing. It's been working out very well for me, and try to live stress-free there. You'll see that the accumulated return is about 27.80%, which is pretty awesome. And then if I show you guys here the investment income, or I guess the projected income, we're expected to make about $5,783.24, and averaging about $481.94. And this just shows how much we've received so far. Estimated amount is kind of showing you what we have left to go, which is pretty cool there. You'll see that typically our third month of every, I guess the third month of every quarter is typically our best month for us, which really I think is because it's considering SCHD paying out in October, but it's probably going to pay in September, which will spike it up much higher. We'll see where it plays out there, guys. If I do show you guys here the history, you'll see that I actually do have it to start from the 22nd of July all the way till the 28th. We do have here, guys, on the 22nd, I purchased actually Costco. So I purchased $25 worth of Costco, about 0.02 shares at about $840. They were going to go ex-dividend. That's one of my goals. So I had to you know, buy some of that. And then on the 24th, the market had a very good red day, which maybe I could have waited towards the end of the week, but you know, you never know, right? I went ahead and bought some Meta, bought about $100 worth of Meta, which purchased me about 0.21 shares at about $474. We bought some Visa, guys. Visa reported, you know, Visa went down. I bought another $100 worth of Visa, bought about 0.39 shares at about $253. And then guys, went ahead and picked up some MasterCard as well, bought $100 worth of MasterCard, about 0.23 shares at about $430. And then guys, I bought Microsoft. I could have waited a little bit longer, but bought about $100 as well, about $437 price, which bought about 0.22 shares. And you'll see that we wrapped it up with Google, bought $100 worth of Google at about $173, which is about 0.57 shares, a little bit over half a share of Google. Could have waited a little bit longer, got in a better price, but you never know on the market as well. So I'm going to continue dollar cost averaging. If stocks continue coming down, I'm going to try to force myself to deposit more into the portfolio, because guys, this is the best opportunities to accumulate more shares, and potentially the market could drop further and further, but we're going to continue dollar cost averaging the way down, because we have very high, or at least I have very high conviction in a lot of these great companies for the long term. You know, I don't plan to touch this money between 10, 15, 20 years from now. So by that time, I do believe these companies will be worth way more than what they currently are. If we do look at the 24th, I deposited $125. That's $100 to dollar cost average into the portfolio, and then $25 for Costco that was going to go ex-dividend. And then guys, I had that cash secure put on Google that had a roll, or I was going to get assigned 100 shares. So I had a cash secure put of Google that was going to expire on the 26th of July with a strike price of $172.50. So what I ended up doing a roll. I bought it back at $563.66, so that's what I paid. I rolled it out, so I did a sell to open Google, you know, a expiration of August 16th, which is about maybe 3 weeks or so away. which I did go down in strike price to $170. They paid me $591.32, which I made a profit about $30 or so, $27 I think. Quick math there, so if I'm wrong, sorry about that. But guys, that's what I did this week. Pretty busy week. Let's go ahead and click this calculate dividends. It'll add up all the dividends in my portfolio, or not in my portfolio, but in the history page. See how much we collected this week, and let's go ahead and click calculate. And guys, $0 in passive income this week. That's okay, guys. This week we did collect some premium from the roll of Google cash secure puts. We might get a side 100 shares, but that is okay. But let's go ahead and wrap up this video, guys, by seeing how much we grew the dividend snowball. So I'll see you guys at the dashboard. All right, guys, so we're at the dashboard. I went ahead and made a copy of this over here so you can see the difference whenever we kick it off. But again, options premium, guys, July, we're doing pretty well, $165, and then rate of return 3.70%. I think a 4% return would be very, very awesome. I'd be super happy with that. If we do look at the options here, you'll see that this is kind of what we made. So this past week, $27.66 in options. You'll see that this is what we made in total for the month, every week, kind of breaking down. And yeah, we'll see where we end up for the year. We still have a couple more months, and I'm very excited for that because this does add up. And if we do look at the dividend payout, we do have 4 companies that are expected to pay out dividends for us. If we go right here to portfolio tools, get latest dividends, click on it, this will get wiped. It'll see if any more companies in my portfolio announce dividends. And I do have a script. This script is available for free, guys. Check it out. All I ask in return is that you're subscribed with the bell notification. You drop a big thumbs up on my videos. But we actually did get a couple, guys. So we still have Costco. We have MasterCard, which they went ex-dividend on the 9th of July. We have Visa now that they did announce it. So they'll be going ex-dividend on the 9th of August. They'll be paying in September. We have Microsoft, and then we have Google, guys, which they'll be going ex-dividend on September 9th, and then they'll be paying on the 16th. And then we have Lockheed Martin that will be going ex-dividend on the, I guess, the 3rd of September, and then they'll be paying on the 27th. I believe we'll be getting a dividend raise from Lockheed Martin and Visa very soon, so I'm looking forward to those, and I'm very excited about that. So if we do look at the settings, guys, we can actually go ahead and delete this, and we can jump over to Empower so that we can actually see how much we grew the dividend snowball. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're here at Empower. This is under my Schwab account. You'll click copy holdings. This copies the content of my portfolio into the clipboard, which contains all the purchases from this past week. So if we right click, paste special values only, there we go. Now we have that. If we jump over here to holdings, once we actually go over here to portfolio holdings, update for holdings, this will get wiped out, and it'll parse out the new content we just pasted. But this is from last week. This is what my portfolio was at with the certain shares and you know, the current cost basis. But since we did do some more purchases, we should hopefully see this grow much larger now. So let's go ahead and click update portfolio holdings. Give it a second or two. There it goes. We can jump over here to the dashboard, and everything is being auto calculated, guys. So projected dividend yield is at 1.91% compared to last week of 1.89%. That makes sense since the market did actually go down. Yield on cost at 2.25%, no change there. On the yearly, we are making $4,980.17 compared to $4,977.02. The difference here in cap and gains, and you know, even though we did make a huge purchase this past week, is because all my investments that I bought were a very, very low dividend yield, but they do have a very nice, juicy double-digit 5-year CAGR, meaning when they do announce dividend raises, they typically are in the double-digit percentage over 10%. If we do look at the month, guys, for the month, $415.01 compared to $414.75. So we went up about 26 pennies on the month. On the week, $95.77. About 6 pennies we went up on the day. We're still at $13.64, and then on the hourly, still 57 cents every single hour that goes by. And then the hourly work wage, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $2.39. So eventually we're going to try to get this to minimum wage, guys. We'll see how long that takes. It'll be a huge accomplishment once we do achieve it. But this is actually all I have for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe with that notification. Drop a big thumbs up on the video. Definitely appreciate it. And if you guys stuck all the way to the very end, go ahead and let me know by dropping a hashtag red, guys, because we have seen some red days and we're going to be accumulating shares. Let me know what you are doing with the red days in the market. Are you guys panicking? Are you guys buying more? Are you guys just ignoring your portfolio, making sure that you don't buy anything? But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.